Hello guys, it's Striker man. Welcome back to another post-match reaction, man. So today we're gonna be talking about Portugal versus Switzerland in the UEFA National League, League A semi-final, man. So this game ended in a 3-1 win for Portugal, man. Where would Portugal be without Ronaldo, man? Ronaldo did his thing, man. Bernardo Silva did his thing. Gonçalo. Is it Gonçalo Guedes? That's his, I believe his name. Played for Valencia, man. They did their thing today, man. Very good game. Pepe kind of leaves the game with like a injury. I'm not sure how serious that injury is, man. But like Ronaldo, bro, that free kick, man. This game remind me of the World Cup, man. The first game versus Spain, man. This is the game that this game remind me of, man. Ronaldo, bro, like pretty much another day in the harvest for Ronaldo, man. Scoring a hat trick again. Once that second goal in the 88th minute, I'm like, okay, man. I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't think he's doing it. He might do it. I don't think he's gonna do it, man. But within 2 minutes later on, it was him again, man. Dribbling around defenders, doing defenders dirty, and just curve it in, man, for that third goal. That third goal was beautiful, man. So Portugal, man, winning this one easily, man. They played very well. Switzerland had a few good opportunities. Too, man. I think they also played well, man, but it wasn't clutch, man. They didn't have that finishing touch like if they had to play like Ronaldo, man, with that finishing touch. They probably would have got something away from this game because they did score a goal penalty. PK kind of like it was PK, either with PK or not. Play pretty much push one of Switzerland player down. I'm not sure if it was Selvanovic. I'm not sure who got pushed down, but yeah, one of the players got pushed down and they considered a penalty in the I want to say in the 56th minute, man. Ricardo Rodriguez stepped up, took the penalty, great penalty by him, and scored the equalizer after Ronaldo scored that ridiculous free kick in the 25th minute, man. So beautiful free kick. The goalkeeper was Sumner. Sumner couldn't even react to it, bro. It was so fast, like pew, and it was goal already, man. He's like, oh crap, it's a goal. It was just crazy, man. This game was just crazy, man. So shout out to Portugal. Yeah, man. So after Rodriguez scored that second goal, man, Ronaldo were able to hit it late, man, to give them the lead again in the 88th minute, man. Good goal by him hitting the near post. I think Summer could have done better job at that one too. It didn't even stretch enough, man. It didn't stretch enough. He just like halfway stretched his hand. I think if he had stretched his hand all out, react very fast, so he probably would have saved it, man. I think that was a save of a shot, man. But Ronaldo sneaked it in the near post in the 88th minute, and 2 minutes later on, it was Ronaldo again, man. Got inside the box, cut in, dribble around like two defenders, and just like curve it in, man. And it was just like something couldn't get to it, and that's the third goal, man. Good win for Portugal. I believe they're gonna play either England or somebody else, England or Netherlands in the final, I believe, man. So it's gonna be a crazy game in the final, man. So Ronaldo more than likely he's gonna win another trophy with Portugal, because like once Ronaldo is playing on form, bro, he's on form, he's rested, he's just like clutch, bro. It's just game time. Portugal played very well overall, man. Bernardo Silva, he was phenomenally good. Joao Felix, man, I don't think they should have went with Joao Felix as a starter. I think Joao Felix definitely got to work his way into the squad. I think they kind of rushed him in, and he didn't have a good game overall. He was very poor up top, man. Ronaldo, 10 out of 10 performance by him. Patricio, he came up big on a few occasions because Switzerland did hit them on a few occasions, like looking like it was going to score. Patricio came up big on a few occasions. Gamiro, I think it was average overall. Diaz, man, I like Diaz. He was average too. Didn't really had a good game overall. Pepe, I think Pepe did very well. Defended very well. Pretty much the fighter out there, man. Eventually got to leave the game because of he picked up an injury. Him in a play kind of tossed it down to the ground and hurt his arm. So hopefully it's not too bad. And he definitely gonna be a miss, but they brought in Fonte, man. Fonte is a very good player. So yeah, they do have Fonte to back up Pepe, man. But Pepe is pretty much out, and sad to see him leaving the game. I know he pretty much karma. He's a badass, so things like this will happen to him. On the right side, Samida, man. Samida, bro. I never too sure with Samida on the right side, but I think he did all right, man. Not too good, but he did all right in my opinion. Really stopped Zuba and Rodriguez on that side, so he did all right. Midfield, Carvajal, poor game overall. Neves, poor game over. I think it was average. Who else, man? Fernandez, man. Fernandez, bro. He's a star, bro. He's a star on the right side. He did very well. He was definitely one of the best players out there for Portugal. Bernardo Silva in the attacking midfield role, man, was just superb, bro. Like, he had like 2 assists. He was a superb overall, man. Ronaldo up top, man. Man of the match performance, bro. Creating all the chances, all the opportunity, involving all the dangerous places. It was just like, he was a peak Ronaldo. Phenomenal game by him. Was Felix up top was very poor too, man. So I think overall they had a very good game. Fonte came on, didn't really make a big of impact on the game. Martino is still playing for Portugal, man. Very surprised by that. Very average overall when he came on. Guedes came on, man. They looked very well. Pretty much, I think it was either him or Bernardo Silva was involved in that third Ronaldo goal, man. So he might have an assist in this game, man. Either him or Bernardo Silva had that third assist, man. But it is what it is, man. For Switzerland, though, man, they was poor overall. They did create chances. They did dominate possession. They had more shots at goal. Same amount of shots on target as Portugal, man, but they wasn't finishing, bro. The finishing touch was not there. I want to say his name was Severanovic, the striker for Switzerland. He did hit the post early in the game in the first half, man, in like the 42nd minute. If he had scored that early goal, instead of hitting the post, he probably would have put Switzerland in a good position, and Switzerland probably went on and get like even a point or a 3 points from this game. And so unfortunately they couldn't score that first goal. If he had scored scored the equalizer in the 40+ minute, it would have been a different game going into the second half, because Ronaldo scored in the 5th. So if he had scored, it would have been in the 42nd minute. But unfortunately, he wouldn't score that. Sumner in goal was very poor, man. Very poor, man. Those 2 goals, man, that Ronaldo free kick, man, I think he should have positioned himself better, or at least try, man. But he couldn't even react to it, man. That's how good Ronaldo free kick was, man. I think he was very poor overall. Rodriguez, he did very well, especially taking that penalty in score. I think he was all right. Alares, that's I believe his name, and he was poor. The center midfielder was very poor. Shaw was very poor too, man. They got a yellow card. Yeah, Switzerland was just diving into tackles, man. They was diving into tackles. One of I forgot what play it was for Portugal, man. Did like a bad, like almost a 2-foot tackle on one of Switzerland player in the game, man. Like early in the first half, I think it should have been like a red card, but I think he got away with it and didn't get a card for it, man. Definitely probably should have been a red card. Zuber was very poor overall. Fuller very poor too. Xhaka, man, Xhaka is just crap, bro. In my opinion, Xhaka is crap. He's the one that made a error that led to the Ronaldo third goal, man. He's just crap, bro. Like, I cannot wait for him to leave Arsenal, bro. This guy is just trash. Who else, man? Zakaria. I think Zakaria was very good. Definitely was the best player out there for Switzerland. And Batu, I think he was very poor overall, but he was trying hard. He was working hard, definitely. Shaqiri was working hard. Did pick up a yellow card, man, but Shaqiri, I think, was probably the guy that was trying to make things happen. Was pretty much doing those good passes, good shots. He was very good overall. Very involved, in my opinion. And Seferovic up top, man, hit the post that almost scored an equalizer in the 42nd minute. That equalizer would have done good for them, but unfortunately didn't score that. Was not getting a lot of service, and most of the shot it was taking was going high or wide, and Patricia was saving them. So not good game overall. Fernandez came on very poor. Stefan and Demrich came on. They really didn't make an impact on the game, man. So good win for Portugal, man. Ronaldo, man, working hard, playing hard, bro. Playing like he's like 20 years old, man. And this guy just didn't stop, man. He's the provider. He's everything, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Portugal go all the way and win it, man. So shout out to Portugal, man. Shout out to Ronaldo. What a game, man. Crazy game. And yeah, man, possession wise, Switzerland had more possession. Although they were a away team, they had more possession. So they had like 55% possession, while Portugal had 45% possession. And when it comes to shot, man, Switzerland dominated that 2 with 16 shots in total, 3 on target. Portugal had 10 shots in total and 3 on target too, man. So let me know what you think about my reaction, my thoughts on the game, man. Let me know what team you support, man. Portugal or Switzerland, man. Let me know if Portugal will win it and Ronaldo will win. Will Ronaldo win another trophy with his national team, Portugal, man? I would love to see that happen, man. But definitely subscribe, man. Ronaldo hitting a hat trick, man. Crazy. But with that, man, your boy's out of here.